Sahanavavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Saha Viryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhi Tamastu Ma Vidvishavahai Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Bhagavad Gita, 16th chapter, 11th verse. Chintam aparimeyam cha pralayantam upashritaha kama upabhoga parama etavat iti nishchitaha. Here Sri Krishna is talking about people who are lokayatika or who are charvaka, materialists, who do not believe in the presence of God, who do not believe that there is a higher principle or divine reality. They believe in spending their entire lifetime in sensual enjoyments. About them, he is describing in detail the plight of these people. So he says, Pralayantam. Pralaya antam. Here pralaya means death of the body. So ending only with death. Aparimeyam, immense, chintam, worries, upashritaha, beset with or having, kama upabhoga paramaha, regarding kama or sensual enjoyment or lust as kama upabhoga, that is the gratification or satiation of lust, as fulfillment of lust, as the highest paramaha, highest experience. They regard lust to be the highest experience. Etavat, that is all. Iti, that nishchitaha, feeling sure. So, people who are materialists, they are constantly suffering from immense worries, stress, strain, etc. And this stress and strain ends only with death. And they regard the gratification of lust as the highest and feel sure that that is all. Means that is etavat iti. This is all there is in life. Etavat iti nishchitaha. They are sure, they are certain that this is all there in life. So, why worry? Worry because they first worry about how to acquire the means of enjoyment, money, etc. And then they worry how to maintain these means of enjoyment. So first to acquire and then to maintain. And then they are also worried about the loss of the means of enjoyment. So somebody first wants money, then acquires money, deposits in bank, and then is then concerned about whether the person would be able to keep the money safely in the bank, and then whether the money will give returns, then whether in the future they will continue to get such kind of money. So the different kinds of worries a person has. Why? Because that person does not believe in divine principle. Swami Vivekananda says that of all the people who come to religion, 85% people are hypocrites, and then 10% go mad, and 5% are the people who go on the spiritual path, properly travel the spiritual path, and some might attain the reality, spiritual truth, ultimate reality. So, even among people who claim to be religious, here Sri Krishna is talking about people who are avowed materialists, who openly say that they are materialists. But there are many people who claim to be religious, but in reality, by their behavior, they are also materialists. Why? Because they don't believe in God. They believe in God, means probably culturally, because they have been born in a family with religious beliefs, they believe in God. But they don't have surrendered to God. So whenever something goes wrong, they run to the bank, they run to some important government official. So they are not running to the God, means they are not praying to God, they are running to somebody else. Then further Sri Krishna says, Asha pasha shatair baddhaha kama krodha parayanaha ihante kama bhogartham anyayenartha sanchayan. So as I just now said, even people who claim to be religious, many of those people or a large number of those people share these qualities. Asha pasha shataihi. Shataihi, 100. Asha, hope. Pasha, bond or tie or rope. So they are by 100 ties of rope. That means by 100 bonds of rope. Baddhaha, they are bound. Who are bound? These materialists. So ashahi paramam dukkham, nairashyam paramam sukham. Hope is a great suffering, and indifference or not hoping is a great happiness, says the Upanishads. So people who are asha, people who hope, they are bound by 100 ties, 100 ways they are bound. Kama krodha parayanaha, they are parayanaha, they are controlled or they are surrendered, they become slaves to kama, lust and krodha. Swami Vivekananda says that lust, anger is crystallized lust. So lust turns into anger. They are the obverse and reverse of the same coin. Kama krodha parayanaha. So people who have asha, people who have hope, aspirations, desires, they give in to kama krodha. So the question is, do not people, we do see in our Puranas or even otherwise, people who are called saints, even Brahmagyanis, knowers of Brahman, they do get angry. Swami Vivekananda also sometimes was angry. So what is that kind of anger? What is that anger? That anger is not propelled by asha. So Swami Vivekananda was not angry anytime because of desires. Many rishis also get angry. So this anger, Sri Ramakrishna says, Sadhur Rag Joler Dag. In Bengali he says that. That means that the anger of a sadhu is like a mark you make on water. It does not stay. So that is for the sake of instructing people. Instructing people, they put on a show of anger. But people who have desires, they get angry. Why do they get angry? Because their desire has not been fulfilled, or somebody creates an obstacle for the desire. So kama krodha parayanaha, they are a parayanaha. That means they follow anger and lust. Kama bhogartham, for sensual enjoyment. Anyayena, by unethical, unjust means. Artha sanchayan, they hoard. Sanchayan means, sanchaya means hoarding, hoarding of wealth. They collect wealth. Ihante, they try to secure wealth. How do they try to secure wealth? By unjust means, anyayena. So anyayena means how? Suppose somebody is working in a government office, takes bribe. Might not work in the government office also, in a government office, but even otherwise takes bribes, dupes people. does money laundering, does profiteering, racketing, black marketing, all kinds of things and makes money. Why? Unethical means. Why? That person wants to hoard money so that that person can enjoy sensually. What you want will be provided by nature. More than that, what you deserve will be provided by nature. Swami Vivekananda says a person might have all the books in one's library but can read only that which that person deserves to read. So one needs to only have that much as much is necessary. That is the concept of aparigraha. Aparigraha means don't have more than what is necessary. Just have your minimum things, what is necessary. That's aparigraha. So people, for sensual enjoyment has no full stop. There is only comma or sometimes maybe semicolon. But like during COVID pandemic times, but there is no full stop. The more you enjoy, the more you want to enjoy. The more you enjoy, the more you want to enjoy. So here they try to ihante. So people who are asha pasha shataihi baddhaha, people who are bound by the ropes, hundreds of ropes of hope. Sri Ramakrishna used to make a pun or he used to play with the word pass. So if in Bengali the letter sa is also pronounced as sha. So he used to say pash. So if somebody passes an examination, it is like pash. Pash means bondage. Bondage means snare. So somebody is getting bound to the world by passing an examination. He used to make a play of those two words. Kama bhogartham anyayena artha sanchayan ihante. So ihante, they try, these type of people, they try, who do not believe in God, who believe that this world is this life is the be all and end all. They try to hoard wealth. They try to collect wealth and keep it. And that they do by unjust means, unethical means, unrighteous means, by cheating others, by telling lies, etc. Idamadya maya labdham, idam prapsye manoratham, idam asti, idam api me bhavishyati punardhanam. So what is the kind of thing they say, these type of people? They say, adya, today, maya, by me, idam, this labdham has been gained. Idam, this manoratham, desire, prapsye, I shall obtain. Idam, this asti, is punaha, again in future, me, mine. Idam, this api, also dhanam, wealth, bhavishyati. So the desire does not stop. The desire is that this adya idam labdham maya. Today I have got this. Okay. Today this has been gained by me. And then idam manoratham prapsye. So even when somebody is having breakfast, then the person is thinking what would be the lunch. When that person is having lunch, the person is thinking what would I get for dinner. So today, whatever that person is enjoying, that person is thinking what would I get tomorrow. And tomorrow, that means tomorrow I should enjoy this. Tomorrow I should enjoy this. That person is saying tomorrow I should enjoy this. And then this and this wealth also will be there in future. Idam asti, idam api me bhavishyati punardhanam. So wealth again in the future also should be there. Future also it should be there. So this is what I have got now and I want this in the future, and in the future this wealth also should be there. So it is not just living in the present. Of course, some teachers over enthusiastically have diluted the idea. It's a Zen Buddhist idea. It has been there in many other religious disciplines, religious paths, religious traditions, the idea of living in the present. So some people, they have said that do whatever and you just live in the present and that will be okay. And it has become very fashionable among the youth particularly to quote this. That doesn't mean that. Living in the present means not to have any hope. Hope in the sense not to expect anything, not to think of the past, not to brood about the future, not to worry about the future, not to brood about the past. That is living in the present. Yadricha labha santushtaha, as Sri Krishna says in Gita. So you are content with what is coming to you. That is living in the present. So that these people don't have. They say, today I have got this, then tomorrow I want this, and then in the future I should have all this wealth, etc., etc. So there was a woman, and God appeared before that woman. Sri Ramakrishna talks about this and asked for a boon. And then that woman immediately said that, you see, I should be able to have food in a golden plate with my grandson. So many things have been assured. If you have a golden plate, that means you have great wealth. And then if you are having food with your grandson, then you are living for a long time. So all that people expect, they plan that this will happen, tomorrow I will do this, day after I will do this. And one doesn't know, a pandemic can come like corona, and then all your plans will go down the drain. So this is what these people say. Then they say, Asau maya hatah shatruhu hanishye cha aparanapi ishwaroham aham bhogi siddhoham balavan sukhi. So they don't think that there is God. So what do these people say? Asau, that, shatruhu, enemy, maya, by me, hatah, has been killed. Aparan, others, cha, and api, also, hanishye, I will kill. I will kill. Aham, I, Ishwarah, Lord. Aham, I, bhogi, enjoyer. Aham, I, siddhah, successful. Balavan, powerful. Sukhi, happy. So people who are focused only on the body, only on this life, they think that there is no God, and then they say, you see, that enemy I have killed. And then all others also I will now kill. And I am the Lord. I am also the enjoyer. I am successful and I am powerful and I am happy. In the 11th chapter, in the 33rd verse, Sri Krishna says, Mayaivete nihatan purvameva nimitta matram bhava samvya sachin. Nimitta matram. You just be the instrument, because these have been killed by me already. So you just be the instrument. But here, people who do not believe in God, they think they have done this, they have done that, and they will in the future also do that. They think they run the whole world. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.